You busy?
No. Go on in.
Is Brooke around?
No, she's not. She took the baby for a walk. What's up?
These just came in. I thought you might want to see them.
What is it?
Articles from Europe. They've been in all the trades last week.
Oh, yes. I've been wanting to see these.
Whoa. Is this what I think it is?
Yes, it is. It's the vase.
The one from your friend in the Italian government?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful Italian 18th century crystal.
And you broke it.
No, Brooke.
Brooke?
Yes, deliberately.
What do you mean?
I mean, she picked it up, and it fell out of her hands, and then she looked at me for a reaction.
You must have flipped out.
I was furious at first. But then I laughed.
You laughed?
Mm-hmm. Because I realized at that moment what's been going on in this house for the last few weeks. Brooke's obstinacy, her unreasonableness, the way she has constantly been trying to goad me into an argument at every chance. And then finally it all came together for me with the crash of a Renaissance vase.
What came together?
Brooke has been trying to get me to throw her out of here. Can you imagine that? I mean, she's actually been on a campaign to get me to hate her. And it damn near worked.
Don't you ever touch me again. Do you understand me, Clarke? Never.
Felicia, lighten up.
Lighten up? No, I won't lighten up.
It felt great. What do you think?
This isn't funny, Clarke. I will not be one of your little playthings.
Come in.
Well, I see we still have a few problems, hmm?
Look, I have done all I can for him, Sally. Please do not ask me to do this again.
Sorry. I really felt she could help. Obviously, it was foolish. There's still too much bad blood between the two of you.
She did help, Sally.
What?
Check it out, Sally.
You've been avoiding me, Bonnie.
That is because I have nothing to say to you, sir.
I am not some problem that's just gonna go away for you. Where's Faith? She at work?
Yeah, what is it that you want from me?
Just the truth.
You have absolutely no idea what the truth is, I can assure you of that.
Then you tell me. I'll listen. No? All right, then I'll give you my version of the truth. For openers, I know that your daughter Faith is not your daughter. She is, in fact, the missing twin sister of Caroline Spencer, who was kidnapped out of her nursery, never to be seen again. Bonnie, it's not doing you any good to go on denying this. Listen, we have to talk about this. Why don't we talk about what really happened back in Evanston, Illinois, some 27 years ago?
What was it about you, Caroline? What did Ridge love most about you?
Clarke, it's fabulous. Darling, this is wonderful.
That's the first good piece of work I've done in months.
Good. It's brilliant. Oh, baby, I'm so proud of you. But when? How did it happen?
Well, I was working in here, and all of a sudden, a switch just turned on inside of me, and an idea started to flow out of me with no effort.
I don't understand. I mean, what were you doing? Were you sketching? Were you working on something else? Were you just thinking? Were you alone? What?
No, I wasn't alone. Felicia was in here with me.
So how did you react to that discovery?
That Brooke has been trying to get me to hate her?
And that it cost you a very valuable gift. Do you have any idea how much that vase is worth? Was worth, I should say.
Actually, the vase means nothing. It was easily worth the price.
Price of what?
The lesson I learned, the lesson Brooke learned too. Look, as I said, she broke the vase. And I stood there and I started to laugh. Well, Brooke stood there in disbelief, and then she started to laugh too. It was a huge relief. It was as if this enormous burden had been lifted off her shoulders.
Burden.
Mm-hmm. It's not really in Brooke's disposition to be treating me the way she's been treating me. I can't even believe that she came up with the idea all on her own. Anyway, she as much as admitted that she broke the vase on purpose, and that it was silly, and that she wasn't going to continue with this attitude of hers.
Really?
Ridge, the longer my wife and I are together, the closer and closer we become. I know the two of you have this sort of loose set of plans together, but I wouldn't count on anything. I really wouldn't. If you could just see the way she responds to me when you're not around. Anyway, I better clean up the rest of this glass before the baby comes back.
Dr. Hayes.
You're there. Good. Don't move.
Evanston, Illinois? That means nothing to me.
It's a town where identical twin girls have been born into a very loving home. And Bonnie, you went into that home and stole one of them.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. And that was Faith. You kidnapped her, sent a ransom note, which was paid. And then you ran off with that little girl.
No.
Yes, and you moved that little girl all over the country while she was growing up, just to avoid being tracked down.
No, that is not the way that it happened.
Then how did it happen? You tell me. If you don't tell me, I'll prove it on my own. And I'll tell Faith. You know I'll do it, Bonnie, so help me, I'll do it.
Wait a minute. Shut that door, Mr. Hayes. I'll tell you what you want to know. Mr. Hayes, if I tell you, though, you gotta promise me
I
that
make no promises.
I only did what I felt was best for that baby.
And what was that?
Do you know I was 18 years old at the time? I was so young and so in love with the wrong man. He and his friends planned and executed that kidnapping. I swear I knew nothing about it till they brought that baby to my apartment and told me to look after her. After that, events kind of spiraled out of control. Yes, a ransom was demanded. Yes, it was paid, but I swear I never saw one penny of that money. They promised me that they were going to give that baby back. But I guess they decided that the police would track them down if they did that, so they decided they were going to kill her. So the night that they were going to drive her over to Wisconsin, cross the border, I guess they were going to take her in the woods and... While they were out at dinner, I took that baby and I fled with her. I called him from a payphone, told them that I intended to give that baby back to her rightful parents. And they threatened me, Mr. Hayes. They told me that no matter how long it took them, that they were going to track us down, that they were going to find us, and they were going to kill us both. I believed them. I believed that they would have. So I went to the bus station. I bought a ticket for as far as the money that I had in my pocket would take us. We ended up in Idaho. And the rest is history.
And you've been running ever since.
Yeah, we've been running. But wherever we went, I made sure that we had a home. I raised that girl not as a transient, but as a person with dignity, class, and a strong sense of what is right and what is wrong. So now you know everything. I still know nothing about you. Are you a law enforcement agent?
No.
But you're not here just because you have a romantic interest in Faith, are you?
Felicia was in here with you when you made that sketch.
Yes.
Clarke, I knew it. I asked her to work with you. I begged her to help you.
Well, she did. She did. I have to give her credit.
I also think you gave her a pretty hard time, judging by the way she stormed out of here.
Well, I haven't been that easy to get along with lately, and I hope that is behind me.
I know, but that poor kid, I mean, you have no idea. The trip I laid on her, the pleading and the cajoling. I was running out of tricks. Felicia was my trump card. Did you even bother to thank her?
Well, no.
After all she did for you? Darling, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Look at this. It's magnificent. You're at the top of your form again. Felicia? Sally, I'm in Clarke's office. Get back in here, right now.
You busy?
I'm always busy, you know that.
What happens if you get sick?
I call my receptionist and I tell her to cancel my appointments for that day.
Then call your receptionist and tell her just that. You're sick.
Yes, Sally. What is it?
The resident genius here told me what you did for him.
He did.
And I'd be willing to bet he didn't even thank you for it, did he?
She's right. You deserve some thanks.
She deserves a lot more than that, darling. I want to thank you, Felicia, from the bottom of my heart. What you did for this man today may just possibly have saved this company. You saw the sketch, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, it's brilliant. And you are the inspiration for it. Now, I want you two to continue working together. This is a winning combination. And whatever it is you did today, just keep on doing it, Felicia. And trust me, I won't forget this. And you know I mean that. Thank you, honey. Bless you.
I won't forget it either, kiddo. Hope you feel the same.
there anything going on here I should know about, Mama?
No, honey.
I came over on my own, Faith.
Why?
Well, so your mother and I could just come to a better understanding about things.
Well, I would surely like that to happen. Because, Mama, lest there's any doubt in your mind, Blake and I are getting closer. Don't try to come between us. Don't do it.
I don't think you have to worry about your mother interfering, Faith. Matter of fact, we were getting to know each other quite well just before you came in.
Well, good. Why don't you two continue while I get a shower? I got more grease on my body than that stove over there in the diner. I'll be right back.
All right, Mr. Forrester, what are you up to?
I'm up to getting out of this town.
Oh, really?
And I don't mean tonight or tomorrow or next week. I mean right now.
And where is it that you want to go?
We could start out with a drive. And have dinner in a wonderful place in Palm Desert, then over to Palm Springs. Take a plane to Mexico. A few days in Acapulco, charter a yacht. I need you.
Here I am.
I don't want you here. I don't want you anywhere near this town.
Sounds like you're trying to run away.
With you,
With me.
yes.
Why?
Doc, don't be so damned analytical now. I'm asking you to run away with me.
You're really serious, aren't you?
Never been more.
What happened to you today, Ridge?
And let's just say I got a big dose of the way it is.
And how is it?
It's time to lay new tracks, Doc. In a different direction.
And you want to lay them with me?
That's why I'm here.
So you expect me to just drop everything and run off with you into the sunset?
For a month, 2 months, or whatever.
You actually believe there's a serious chance I'm going to take you up on this?
Yes, Taylor. I do. Am I wrong?
All right, Mr. Hayes, now you know my story. You have read my book from cover to cover, and I have yet to look at your table of contents. What is your story?
Bonnie, my story begins with a man who now lives in L.A., very well-to-do man, a widower, who once had identical twin daughters. One of them died. Now, he thinks the other one is also dead. But of course, she isn't. So let me tell you about Bill Spencer, Faith's father.
Ridge, I can't go with you.
You can do whatever you want, Doc. That's what you're always telling your patients, isn't it?
I don't want to go with you.
Yes, you do. For once, Doc. Do something you want. Something we both want. Don't fight it now.